Out of 64 countries measured in terms of their digital ability, Japan comes in 64th. There have been three big obstacles, two of which are now being ameliorated greatly, which gives me a lot of hope. First of all, with the lifetime employment system, somebody who leaves their job to either create a startup or work for a startup, in the past would never be able to get a lucrative job at one of the big companies again. And so they were fearful of doing it. They didn't have a fallback option. Well, now younger generation people are much more willing to take that risk. And because the smartest and the best and the brightest are willing to do that, the bigger companies now have to accept that. And so more and more of them are doing mid-career hiring. The second obstacle was just even getting on the market, having customers see your product, because you had to go through a distribution system, and that was controlled by the big dominant companies. Well, now with technology, with e-commerce, there are 40 to 50,000 small and medium companies which can access customers, and they sell $40–50 billion a year worth of stuff. So technology has an incredible political power balance impact. The third problem, which is the one that remains, is finance. Companies that start off small, the ones that might go from 50 people to 200, they can't get these what are called business angels to provide initial funding for them. When it comes to bank loans, when they're later growth stage, the banks are very reluctant to lend to them. They will charge a 50-year-old company with a poor credit rating that they work with for years a lower interest rate than a 10-year company with a good track record. And in part because a lot of these banks are part of conglomerates with some of the dominant operational companies. So Japan, among its small and medium enterprises, the ones that should be growing, they're the oldest and they grow the least in the entire OECD club of rich countries.